Hi, everybody. Welcome to Calgary. It is a stampede-like atmosphere here tonight. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The Flames seem to be checking the boxes in all areas right now, Ray.
And I think when we talked to the coaches this morning, we got that sense that they're very happy with the way that they've played. But don't let your play slip. Things are going so well. Push it as far as you can.
Both teams line up against the wall. Here comes the pushback. And look out, not the dance partner he expected.
No, I thought this was dead, but look, he jumped in and now off they're gone.
Oh, and down to the ice he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout. You got guys running together at high speed. Eventually, somebody's going to get frustrated. I'd say both of them got frustrated at the same time there, and down the gloves go.
All right, both teams back at the face-offs. They've got the defense outnumbered. Deflected away, nice. And on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out. Look out. Look who's stepping in here.
Yeah, he jumped in pretty quick. He doesn't want the other guy fighting, that's for sure.
Oh, and he hammers him and sends him down to the ice.
That's a clear decision there. They were looking for a spark in this building, and this might provide it. They are pumped in here.
Yeah, this crowd on fire now here in the arena. Well, this game has new corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Pretty tough to come much closer than that, James. Nobody can score.
Off the post and into the back of the net.
Just a quarter of an inch keeps that puck out. If it hits the post more directly, it stays out. As you're a shooter, that's a great sound. Man, the goalie's going to look at his teammates and say, is anybody going to cover the high slot? He was so open, he was able to hammer home the one-timer.
The Flames seem to be taking advantage of some home cooking tonight. Theodore's moving the puck through his own zone. Calgary's goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
He ran right through him on that hit. Lined him up, timed it perfectly.
The centerman glide into position. Stone swooping in on the attack. Makes his presence known on the ice. And now it's over to Lindholm.
In the offensive zone with the puck. You know he's thinking,
He scores! That's 2 in a row!
They got the first one, and I was really interested to see how they would respond. They kept the pressure on. This really good puck work here as they move it around. The opening is for the guy in the low slot. Look, he's by himself, and he's able to one-time at home.
The Flames have... Leonard's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps. I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
On the left wing and into the zone. Makes the save!
Monahan's able to use a really good angle to cut the ice off, and he lays a solid hit against the boards.
Calgary's been the better team here in the...
Oh, excellent stop by the goaltender. He read that perfectly. Stefan's trying to brace himself. He knows the hit's coming, but man, does he get leveled.
Here in the late goings of the period, the frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Great timing to come up with the interception. Wow. Buries it for the goal.
I always wanted to have a fast start. It's funny, you go no goals in 3 games in the middle of the year, nobody cares. At the start, it really matters. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And puck up with his chest. That's the horn, and period number 1 comes to an end after a very entertaining 20 minutes.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the whole team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a free hamburger.
And as both teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports. Steam now towards the front. Here's the pass. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
Yeah, he's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away. We're going to back this up again and get another look at this stop the goalie makes. He makes a solid save on a really...
It's a shot! Denies him! He got all of it!
Once he winds up, the goalie can move into position and set. He slaps it, but he turns it away.
Still a lot of quickly to glass. Vegas takes the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. And the always popular icing call made, and you know what that means, Ray?
Yeah, offensive zone faceoff, man. He missed the play going down the ice, and that's a gimme icing. Now they can't change. They've got tired guys on the ice.
The Flames are checking. Flips it up the net, and there's the save.
Price has had to work really hard to keep his focus. He hasn't had a whole lot to do, but when he has, he's been sharp.
Here in the back half of this period, taken by Ryan, and makes the save.
Leonard's probably the one reason that this game is the way it is. His save percentage has been outstanding. This was a dangerous slap shot here. Scoring chance, but the goalie makes the save.
Getting into the later stakes, the save.
Leonard's able to make the save, as we see here. This is a good scoring chance, but he's in good position.
Calgary's been the best. It's been a tightly contested affair this far as the period comes to an end.
Please don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any objects is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
The third period is just around the corner. Ray and I will bring you all the action in a moment.
One of the things he was working on is trying to control where the puck goes after he stops it. The corner is a pretty safe place. Leonard's pretty well displaying all you have to be a good goalie there. Vision, focus, and reflexes.
The Flames continue to lead here in this third period. And now it's grabbed by Giordano. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ryan. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. And he's going after him here. Tempers flaring.
Yeah, a little bump together, a little friction. Looks like the guy...
Buckle up, they're going to drop the gloves.
Yeah, he jumped in pretty quick, didn't he? He's not going to let him fight.
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. Well, that'll add a spark to the game for sure. The building is pretty loud after that last fight.
The gloves are boards. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Delayed penalty coming up here. And play is finally halted here. Let's see what the call is. A little too much nasty in the eyes of the official on that hit, charging the call, Ray.
I think there should be more charging penalties. You travel 35 or 40 feet to hit somebody, that should be a charging penalty. Vegas is going to have...
The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Sent into the far corner. Taken by Monahan. Moves it around along the half wall. Well, that'll get a response. Look at this, pushing and shoving.
Yeah, it got heated up pretty quickly.
And here we go, buckle up. And down he goes.
That's a clear winner right there. The Flames have given their fans something more to cheer about. That fight has energized the building.
LA's Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Hammers one at the net. He scores!
Well, that's a nice one. 200 career goals for him now. That's a great pass, good hands, that you elevate the puck over the defender's stick and the shooter catch and release, and it's in the net.
Late goings of the... Here's a blast! Turns it away on the slap shot! Good hit. Here he is on the backhand! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Here's a short pass to Stone. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. To the empty net, and he scores, which should end it.
That should wrap it up. Pretty comfortable now with that empty netter. Now that empty netter should wrap this up here. We're in the last little bit of the third period. That should be enough.
Calgary's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. The Flames win it. Puck scooped up by Tanev. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Ryan. Came up with the save on that play.
Hey, congratulations on your 200th goal. He's sitting here staring up at the clock, looking at it. What a great feeling.
Calgary's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. The Flames take possession off the faceoff. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight.
They've got all the answers right now. The winning streak continues as they find a way to win again.
There's the old cliche, right? Good teams find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose. They can't do anything wrong these days.
Now, when there's a turning point, James, they find a way to be on the positive side of it.
You know, when they first started doing this, it seemed a little hokey. I can't imagine it without it now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought it was strange when they started. Now, if they didn't do it, I would think they're not getting it right.
In the meantime and in between time, he's Ray, I'm James. Good night. Hi, everybody. Along with Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Welcome to Toronto. Calgary's been on such a roll as of late. They almost look invincible these days.
You start to get that feeling when they won a game like they did the other night, where they probably didn't play as well as they had earlier in the streak. Doesn't matter. They won it anyway. Now they want to continue to push this out.
We are about set to drop the puck as both send that move.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
A quick one here, and look at this, the first goal of the game.
Man, I don't even think anyone's really settled into the game yet. And already we have the game's first goal. Really nice play. Quick pass on the tape and into the net. So quickly the goalie can't get closed up and make the save.
Calgary's got the game's first goal, and it didn't take long.
They won by the goalie. After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
And the offensive onslaught will come to an end as the clock runs out, bringing the period to a close.
Do you want the assurance of knowing tickets to all the big games? Then grab our season tickets.
Two more periods still to come. We'll be right back with much more action here on EA Sports.
Our website.
He says, let's get physical on that play, and he denied that opportunity.
You can hear that hit from where I'm standing. He's not going to get up. He's going to need some help and attention from the trainer. He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second.
Calgary's got the lead here. Been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Matthews wins it. Moves it to Marner. He got all of that hit. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Tries to get it over to Tkachuk. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves. As soon as the player winds up, the goaltender moves out, squares up, and makes the save on the slapper.
The setters will glide into the dot.
To me, among the league leaders in assists, as he is. Everybody on the ice has to keep their stick down, because you never know when he's going to deliver the P to you.
The Leafs win the draw. Levels them with a hit. A chance! He scores! Lights the lamp on the one-timer!
Really great timing here from the pass to the shooter, but then the shooter to hammer that one-timer home.
The Flames have been the better team tonight.
This result right now is the way it should be.
Stops them cold!
Backlund's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Calgary's really... That's 3 consecutive goals!
Yeah, the goalie keeps looking over to the coach saying, why am I still in here? 3 straight for them. The defensive centerman can't lose the draw like this. When he does, that creates the scoring chance. It's right in the net.
Calgary's had them on their heels all night, and they've been lighting the lamp a lot. Sends the pass over. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. On the attack along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here. And the official stops the play as somebody's off to the sin bin. Elbowing is the call, which might be okay if this was MMA, Ray.
Yeah, and it's not. But every time you raise your hand, What you end up doing when you make a hit is you alert the referee that something bad might happen.
There for the first time tonight.
Their first power play of the night will commence with the faceoff. Win the draw, you've got puck control in the offensive zone.
Great reflexes, another save. Unbeatable.
Really sharp, never loses sight of the puck to make the second save. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Hannafin's getting tossed with a game misconduct.
I'm not so sure what went on there, James, but the final decision's been made. He's done for tonight.
The officials certainly didn't like it. Penalty.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Time winding down here on this power play. They'll get a fresh set of legs here for this one last burst. Robertson's got it in the offensive zone. From scores! The power play delivers big time.
Puck moved quickly. The players move quickly. That's a terrific goal, taking advantage of the extra man. Power play's job is to create shots, and if you can create them from the most dangerous areas of the ice, you're going to be successful. Dead center, in the slot. He doesn't miss.
Toronto's answered back here in the late stages of the second.
They haven't been very good up until this point.
Throws it in. Takes the puck along the boards. And they come up empty-handed. There's another stop. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. And they send it right back to him. Puck grab by Nylander. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Hey, you just stop thinking about the first goal. Now you got another. That's 30 seconds apart.
We are not done yet here. Buckle up. Don't even think about leaving your seat.
Yeah, they got their track shoes on now. Oh, he's going to stop that. He's going to have to stay up on the crease a little bit more. He got deep in the net and beaten pretty cleanly.
The Leafs have narrowed the gap here.
You got to get back to the game, but now it seems like this is a lost cause. Dubnik's always a battler, and here he makes a great save on this chance.
The centermen glide into position. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Toronto's playing it through center. Takes the feed. Period number 2 is in the books. There's been no shortage of offense tonight.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That fun continues to grow.
What's in store for the third period? Let's tune in to find out just moments away. Stages of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Puck picked up by Giordano. What a save! He'll probably... He clearly doesn't like that. They're gonna go.
James, you lay a hit like that on a star, there's going to be somebody that's going to come after you, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. The Flames are going to gain some energy from that fight. I don't think the building will as it settles down a little bit.
Did they fit? But nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Calgary's got it, and they're on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Toronto's across the blue line. Sent into the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Referee Shilevek's hand is in the air. We've got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Flames will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call.
He'll be heading to the penalty box for a couple of minutes. That's a charging penalty every day of the week.
Another Squimps gain possession of the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. He scores!
Pretty bold play to get out and score a short-handed goal. You've really pushed the other team backwards with this marker. Well, that's a really good shot. The goalie's down and the puck goes up over top of him on the backhand.
Calgary's goal here early in the third has now given themselves a 2 to get the puck out of his own end. And the short-handed unit will be stuck out there still. It's knocked down at the blue line.
Yeah, and you run out of gas in a hurry when you're killing penalties. Those are hard minutes on the ice.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you got this power play. Nylander's got it on the offensive end. All alone! Scores! There's number 20 on the year.
Round numbers are great to achieve. He's across the first real threshold of the season. Well, that's well done. He made the goalie think he was going to deke him, so the goalie backed up, and then he beat him with the shot.
Toronto's come back with a big one here in the third.
Grind away.
Looking to break out. Gets the puck over to Tavares. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Rocked him in the open ice. Gains the zone from the right. Gets the puck in deep. Sends it out right in front. And then puts it in the back of the net. And there's number 20. You can appreciate these moments.
Yeah, these are good numbers. I'll tell you, you get past 20, and you know you've had a good season. This drives coaches crazy. Everybody's staring at the player behind the net. He's only dangerous if you turn the net around. The dangerous guy's in front of the net. Oh yeah, he's the guy that scored.
The Flames' perseverance paid. Net is empty and the extra attacker's out. Wide open net, scores into the empty net.
Well, he shouldn't miss that. I mean, there's nobody standing there. Put it in the cage, man.
No pressure, right?
Now that empty netter should wrap this up here. We're in the last little bit of the third period. That should be enough.
Calgary's won the draw here in the neutral zone. With the stop. It is all over.
Coming into this game, this team was really confident. So to suspect another win probably wasn't a stretch for them. They extend the streak.
Well, the way they're playing, it looks like that streak's not going to show an end anytime soon. For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Join myself and JD delay in fighting chomos and other bad thing by shopping at Convict Clothing. There are some amazing cloths for all at great prices. Nationwide free shipping for any order over $50. Just use the keyword autograph for a discount. And while you are shopping, also check out my store and perhaps become a member for only 99 cents. Both stores' links are in the description. Back to the video.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Montreal, Quebec. Hallowed ground in the hockey world. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski. The Flames seem to be checking the boxes in all areas right now, Ray.
And I think when we talked to the coaches this morning, we got that sense that they're very happy with the way that they've played. But don't let your play slip. Things are going so well. Push it as far as you can.
Lot of... Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow.
Tanev's trying to send a message here in the first period of this game. There's no goal, but you want the other team to know that you're ready to play.
Attacking zone. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. Denies him in front.
Dangerous spot in the slot, and the goalie comes up big with the glove stop.
Well passed, got the puck in their own end. From the right side, moves it up ahead. He scores! One times it into the back of the net.
He's able to work his way into the low slot to take that pass. He doesn't stop it, so the goalie can't catch up to it.
Calgary's taken the lead here in the lake. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Tanev. And that pass goes awry. Here's an odd man rush. Tip shot. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop. He scores! And that's 2 in a row.
Get one, you stay hungry, you want to stay on your toes, and while the defending team's back on their heels, they throw another one on the board. Shooter's able to corral that saucer pass, and then he beats the goaltender.
The Flames will head into the first. Moves the puck down low. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Burns. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Here he is in front. He scores!
A finish late in the period seems to carry over into the next period more often than not. What a great time to score. This one's on the defenders, not the goalie. The goalie's got to look at the puck, which is behind the goal line. Nobody covers the man tight enough, and it's a pass from behind the net, and it's in the net.
The Flames have outshot, outscored, and all around dominated here in this first. Kotkaniemi's won possession. Well, there's the end of the first period of play, a blowout on the ice, but I'll tell you what, from this broadcast booth vantage point, I'm still having fun. I know Ferraro's still having a good time down at ice level as well. As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number 2.
On the concourse.
challenge down. That's not part of his game.
Look out, a 2-on-1. And he says no. And that's broken up with a stick in front. He scores. Make that 4 straight.
They seem stunned, like they cannot stem the tide. The 4 straight goals have been just a dominating stretch of play. These are fun goals to score. You read that the goaltender's dropping into the butterfly, and you know you're going top shelf. You beat him over the glove, it feels great.
The Flames make their way back to center. Backland's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here comes the pushback. Time for the official to pass down his sentence.
Hanafin's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
He's going off for tripping, and doesn't everybody feel like they're innocent on a trip?
You feel like you're innocent on most every penalty, but this one always feels like, nah, did you really have to call it?
Calgary's manager's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. To his teammate!
Whoa.
Special teams coming up huge on that goal!
They take advantage of having the extra man by moving the puck quickly. That's a beautiful goal. If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you, but it's so close to the net that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
Calgary's probably not wanting this period to end, do they?
No, they're having a...
There's the horn ending period number 2. Might almost be a mercy rule in some ways.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the home team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a free hamburger courtesy of our arena.
And we'll be right back for what should be a very intriguing third. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Through center along the wing. Here they are on the attack. And he totally whiffs on it. And they can't convert to the play. The Flames have it in the offensive zone. Scores on the one-timer.
It's really good work offensively as they grind away till that opening shows up. And that's the one-timer from the low slot.
The Flames continue to rack up the goals. That's picked off in front. Pushes it across to Petrie. Drills them. Quick pass. He scores!
Well, there's a nice one. 200 career goals for him now. Two parts to this, James. He gets himself into the low slot in good position, and then he zips a backhander past the tender.
Montreal's back at center ice.
They're going to have to look at him immediately. He's just slowly working his way to the bench, James.
And he comes up with the save.
2 seconds.
That one stung, and he's slow to get himself back together here, James. I want to look at that again.
Buffalo
Working his way to the bench. Somebody's got to get the door open for him. He's going to need some help. Oh, it looked like he took a big hit there. Let's get another look at that. I think he's shaken up.
Calgary the third. Moves it to Toffoli. Takes it to the front. Scores! Ray, I think they made a postage stamp of this in Sweden once.
Yeah, that's the Peter Forsberg. What agility to pull this off, and the courage in that close to try this move.
The Canadians still have a lot of catching up. Stopped by the goaltender. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Here he is, all alone. Big time stop on the break.
Goalie came out, matched the shooter's speed, and shut down the chance. Price makes an excellent save on this scoring chance.
Calgary's been in quite some time, up big time late in this third. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Turn that one aside. Quick pass to Schmidt. Sends the pass over. Tries to get it to Deneau. Fires it. Oh, comes up with a stop. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Thornton. Takes a shot. He scores! That's 3 in a row!
This is turning into an onslaught. There seems to be no way to slow them down. That's a really good shot. The goaltender's down in the butterfly. He thinks he's got mostly everything covered, but apparently not. The puck gets by him.
Calgary's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. The Canadians win it. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Canadians came close, but not close enough, Ray.
Maybe that's the step they need to get themselves out of this mess, is that while the losing streak continues, they played well tonight, maybe their best game in the last couple.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Long Island. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cybulski. The Flames roll in as one of the hottest teams in hockey tonight, Ray.
They haven't missed for a while. I've liked everything about them on this winning streak. They've took the game to their opponents. Their special teams have been good. Their goaltending's been good. When you're riding high, keep it rolling.
Two teams hungry. The Flames take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. He scores a quick road goal.
I'm telling you, every meeting says, let's start quick. I don't know if the road team felt it could be this quick. Centerman practice face-offs at the end of every practice. This time, the defensive guy loses position. The puck ends up on the shooter's stick, and he rifles it by the goaltender.
Calgary's got the game's first attack. Picked up along the boards by Backlund. Stop that one.
back this up again and get another look at this stop the goalie makes. He makes a solid save on a really dangerous...
The first period is all said and done with as the horn sounds. Calgary's got the start they wanted. They get on the board quickly, and they take a 1-0 lead into intermission. As both teams get a breather, so will we. We'll take a quick pause for the cause. The Flames have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Calgary's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! Johnny Gaudreau!
Man, he laid a beauty of a pass across there. Enough air to clear the sticks, and it lands perfectly on the shooter's stick.
Calgary's got a 2-goal lead now. Grabbed along the boards by Hanifin. And he passes it up ahead to Lindholm. Barry's got the puck. Here he is in front. And they can't. Scores! Yes! Yes! Yes, they're on their feet here tonight.
This is a terrific shot. He beats the goaltender, but the goalie gets a chunk of it. Not enough. He can't slow it up.
The Islanders haven't generated much. Monahan's got it against the boards. Can't connect. Scooped up along the wall by Barry. Moves it to Bailey. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Puck scooped up by Monahan. Just an easy pad save made. Scores!
I always have zero sympathy for the goalies. That's a tough break. Bad break for him, you bet. But the puck goes into the net after somehow it's funneled that way and it bounces around into the cage.
The Flames have now jumped out to a 2-goal lead here in the second, and it's pretty much to Kane. Puck all alone! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
Good speed to break ahead of the pack. He thinks he's got the goalie beat, but shut down. That's a great stop. Price makes an excellent save on this scoring chance.
The Flames picked up along the wall by Lindholm. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. He's going off for tripping, and doesn't everybody feel like they're innocent on a trip?
You feel like you're innocent on most every penalty, but this one always feels like, nah, did you really have to call it?
New York sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. And the sound of the horn will wrap things up for period number 2 in what has been a tightly contested affair.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win ringside tickets to an upcoming game.
Third period is just around the corner, so don't even think about putting that controller down. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kane. And that caroms right off the mask.
Price must feel pretty comfortable playing with a nice lead, but he's been sharp. He's been all over the puck tonight.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Puck grab by Bennett. He scores!
bold play to get out and score a shorthanded goal. You've really pushed the other team backwards with this marker. Shooter's able to corral that saucer pass, and then he beats the goaltender.
Calgary's all too aware of the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Puts it in deep. And he slides it quickly to Tanev. Solid check to slow him down. Turn that one aside. And now it's over to Kane. Nice pass. Scores! Wow!
What an unbelievable play. I would have never had the courage or the creativity to pull this off. He does it in tight, and it is a fantastic goal. This is actually a pretty difficult deke. Going to the forehand every time is hard. He goes over to his forehand side, and he has to get it past the goaltender. It's a good move.
The Islanders still have a big hill to climb here, but they got one back, Ray.
They're going to have
Inside the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Kachuk. An easy save by Varlamov. And now it's grabbed by Ryan. Big save by the goaltender once again. Varlamov's going to hang on and just let things settle down for a moment.
He really didn't have many options to play the puck, but in a close game, you want to be sure every time you do.
The Flames have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they short pass to Bellows. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And now he moves it quickly to Beauvillier. And that's broken up. Slides the cross-ice pass. Here's a shot. Denies him with the save. Varlamov's got the puck. Boy, he's been under fire tonight.
Been really sharp, and in a close game, you can't make a mistake that costs a critical goal. He ran right through him on that hit. Lined him up.
Red Wings loom as the next date for these guys when they're back on the ice.
You'd be surprised at how many players don't know the schedule. They just know the team they're playing tonight. Oh, yeah, and they don't know who's coming next.
He's got a step. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break and it's in the net. Looked like the goalie was expecting a deke. He got back a little deep in the net, and the puck beats him with the shot.
New York's closed the gap here in the second half of this third.
They've given them
Zone in. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Fires it down the ice. Misses. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Flames are living up to that old cliche, when you're hot, you're hot.
Doesn't seem to matter how the game goes if they have a bad portion in it. They turn it around, and they're able to get themselves back towards the direction they need to play. Another win.
Well, this one's in the books. A fun one tonight for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.